Welcome back. If you have chronic pain, you know it can be debilitating and depressing. That's why many people give up and just decide they're going to have to live with it. But our next guest didn't want to accept that. He also didn't want to do surgery or injections or medications. So today we share the pain-free formula that worked for him. Stacey Roberts is a physical therapist, author, and owner of New You Health and Wellness. And Shannon Coulter is also a PT. She's there. And Matt is one of her patients, a guy who's very happy to be pain-free and ready to hit the golf course again when it gets a little bit warmer. Right, guys? Good morning to all of you.
Morning, Molly.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Okay, Matt, I'm going to start with you. What was your deal? You were in pain for what, more than a year, right? You tried lots of different things.
Yeah, just 18 months. It was my left Achilles, and yeah, I tried. What had I done? I'd done physical therapy, dry needling, a bunch of things that I had success with for other injuries in the past, and just nothing was helping this time.
We can see from this x-ray or this image where the pain was right there in your Achilles, which, there are a lot of jokes made about the Achilles heel being the bane of your existence. But what made you start to think that the pain-free personalized program at New You, what made you think, hey, this might be different?
I knew because of the way I hurt my heel that there was nothing acute about the injury. It wasn't, nothing had torn, nothing had snapped, but I just had this chronic pain that wasn't going away. And this approach seemed to really make a lot of sense in terms of addressing something that wasn't an injury per se, but just like wasn't healing either.
Yeah, something more frustrating or annoying. That chronic pain, I think, can be, really demoralizing. So you did SoftWave, which we're going to talk about in a second. You also had some hands-on work there at New You Health and Wellness, and you had some personalized exercises. When was it that you noticed some improvement?
I honestly, after the first treatment, I would say I walked out feeling better than I felt when I walked in the door. So it was literally immediate.
So talk, if you would, a little bit about what you weren't able to do or what was painful for you to do and how things have changed for you now.
Yeah, I mean, literally anything. My most frustrating problem was I'd go to the grocery store with my wife and we'd get out of the car to walk to the grocery store and she'd get 15 or 20 feet in front of me. I'd be like, hey, can you slow down? I cannot keep up with you right now. So, we'd talk about golf because it was the cause of the problem, and getting back to golf was great. But, that's sort of a first world style problem in the range of problems I had. So literally just walking around the house, walking to the grocery store, I just basically pain with every step for a year and a half.
Shannon, I'm going to transition to you. I mean, it's so great to hear Matt's story and how much things have changed for him. Getting back to golf, like he said, is one thing, but just the day-to-day stuff, just walking into the grocery store. You've treated people for decades who have pain, chronic pain that seems to not go away. What would you say about SoftWave and this pain-free formula that was personalized for him?
Yeah, I definitely would say that for patients like Matt that are very active and want to keep their workouts up, this can be very frustrating because they feel better and then they go work out and they do too much and then they take 4 steps back. And what I found working here and using the SoftWave, patients are able to, get back to those activities much quicker, much less pain when doing so, and they feel more hopeful and everything just turns around for them.
Yeah, it's everything. It's the attitude that goes along with having a relief from some pain. Stacey, talk about SoftWave. I mean, we talk about it almost every time you join us, but it's really changing lives. And it's something that doesn't require surgery, injections, there's no medication. And a lot of people like Matt start feeling relief after their first treatment.
Yeah, I mean, I've had SoftWave for 5 years now. I was the first one in the area to have it, and I think it's the acceleration of healing is what I've seen that Shannon mentioned before. And how it does it is it really modulates inflammation very quickly. It works with the body's natural healing process. So when the body's stuck, like Matt's body basically was stuck in that healing process because he wanted to stay active, he wanted to keep moving. So SoftWave helps us move from that pro-inflammatory phase into an anti-inflammatory phase, and that's truly when the body can heal. And then when you add the hands-on work to find the really specific spots that still might be an issue, whether it's scar tissue or inflammation or whatever it is, we use our hands-on therapy to help with that, and then have specific exercises for each person. Nobody gets a handout, the same handout that everybody else gets. Everybody gets a personalized exercise program so they can get better based on what they're dealing with and what their body's presenting with.
I love it. We're running out of time, Stacey, but really quick, people are going to wonder what areas of the body you can treat. I mean, I think for me, it's head to toe. I mean, my shoulder.
You could probably attest.
I should say it. Lower back, knees, my feet. I mean, my ankle. I mean, it's everything.
Really, any musculoskeletal issue, there's a good chance that SoftWave can be a part of that program and really get you back to what you love to do.
I love it. Matt, how much are you loving these ladies on either side of you now that you're virtually pain-free?
I'm immensely grateful, I've got to tell you.
Yeah. Oh, I bet your wife is happy that you can now keep pace when you're going to the grocery store. I love this story.
She was getting a bit frustrated.
Thanks to all of you for joining us. What a great story that you shared. I love it. All right. So let New You Health and Wellness come up with a pain-free personalized program for you. You can call the clinic at 414-299-8121 or visit them online at newyouhealthandwellness.com. You can also listen to Stacey's podcast, The Pain-Free Formula, or check out her book, which is available on Amazon.